Rick is the ultimate pros pro, and it was funny, he knew I played sports, so he sent me this script right away, and he said, hey, send this to anybody you know that are football people, because I want to make sure that that we nailed it. And so I sent it to a former NFL quarterback who's a friend of mine, and a former college quarterback who's a very good friend of mine, and said, just read, and I highlighted the parts that were football, really football specific. And they both came back to me and said, wow, like whoever wrote this must have played college football. And I said, yeah, they did. So that part, you knew we weren't like, out of our league. Like we were in the place that we need to be. And, Rick's ability to bring out those, and his attention to detail to make sure that we bring out those themes, those ideas, those storylines. It's just incredible. And he's been such a pleasure to work with in every way. I mean, he's so accommodating, so accessible. Every time we have an email or phone call, he's right on it. And we've obviously had a good, long working relationship with him. But in this case, we're super excited about what we're about to put together. So, sports in many ways is a metaphor for life. In some ways, it is a sliver of what the greater community is and thinks like, certainly representative. In some cases, it's almost a form of religion for people. So when you think of college football, you think of, if you ask somebody if they love the Crimson Tide, their answer is almost like, I am Alabama. It's not I love Alabama, it's I am. They identify so closely. So I think the idea that sports represents society in general, or a big part of society, or part of the fabric of it, and those themes that are, applicable across, whether it's politics or entertainment or real life. I mean, sports is in some cases a microcosm. So, and I don't think it's been explored enough, and that's why we formed Game One, is to say, look, there's so many stories out there that are so powerful. You don't need to show the balls and strikes or the touchdowns. It's the backstories. It's the grind. It's the drama. It's all those pieces that make things as interesting as they are. And we're seeing the industry move in that direction. Why are ratings of live sports going down, but ratings of narrative sports going up? Why are 70, 80 million people watching Queen's Gambit, yet we have the lowest scores on the Masters that we've seen in a long time? Is, well, people like to see the stories. So we think we're in a good place to do that.